Yo, let's have a little talk here. Because there's a lot of kids out there that just, they're a little worried. Or, people getting bullied by people saying, oh, I'm going to boot you. Oh, I'm going to hack your PS4. Oh, I'm going to hack your Xbox. Man, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. I remember one time I was online and some dorky dude was talking about, oh, I'm going to get your IP address. Man, I knew that kid sounded like somebody I would slap in real life. Anyways, let's get down to it because I hate clickbait. All right. DDoS, DOS. Some people say they're going to DDoS your router, distributed denial service, DOS. I'm not going to get into explaining to you because I'll bore you to death. There's a bunch of different DDoS types. Basically, it makes your router slow, and it's going to slow down your internet if someone can actually do it. IP address. When we play GTA, your IP addresses are in a shared thing. So a lot of people can see your IP address, no problem. Who cares? Your IP address stands for Internet Protocol Address. All they can see is your state, city, and zip code. Who cares if they know you live in Tampa Bay, Florida, and your zip code's 33635? Who cares? They don't have your address. No one's going to get your address. So relax. These dorks, they got your IP. Who cares? Some people can get IPs and don't do anything about them because they don't have the DDoS services. Some people got to pay to do a DDoS thing. You got to usually pay a booter, unless you're a real booter yourself, to do that. So don't be worried about people getting your address, because if they could get your address, well, first of all, they would be a legit hacker with better stuff to do instead of being a knucklehead with a booter service or some online BS crap. Because a lot of people don't even boot themselves. They use some service they pay for to temporarily boot your zip or your router. So don't be worried about all that, man. I had people worried about I don't want them getting my address and stuff. Man, no one's going to get your address, bro. No one's going to get your address. All right? So even if they get your address, like I said, all they're going to do is just get your zip, state, and city. Who cares? Who cares? It's going to piss them off when you don't care, because that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to scare you. So some people say, oh, I see you live in Virginia, because I actually live in Virginia. I see your city and here's your IP address. Oh, okay. All right. You still suck. Whatever. A lot of these guys they're gonna try to boot people talking crap to them because they think this is like their little sense of power. They're usually some dork. They want to, just scare people. That's all. I'm not saying they're all dorks, but anyways, high-level hackers. These are real people that to do major damage. They have better stuff to do than to hack your stuff. They have better stuff to do than to hack your little PS4 with your little account. I'm telling you, no one's really a high-level hacker here. And if they are, they would have already hacked you. All right? Now, some people talk about how to prevent hacking, right? Or booting, or people getting your IP address. VPN, virtual private network. Now, that costs money, and it's usually like a monthly thing. It's pretty expensive. I was going to have one, but honestly, it's just so expensive, and I'm like, whatever. I don't feel like wasting money on that. Maybe when I'm making my nurse money, maybe I'll get a VPN, but I mean, I don't really care about getting booted, because here's the thing. Here's the easy way how we all take care of it. So when someone boots you, if you notice your internet going slow, or if you know you're getting booted or whatever, just wait till they actually boot you. If you actually start noticing your internet slow, then maybe they did the DDoS thing. If you just got booted from the session, that's an extra low-level booter. Some people just boot out of the sessions in GTA, or maybe in other games. But I'm specifically talking about GTA, because I don't play 2K, because I know people get booted with 2K and other games too. But I'm talking about GTA specifically. And but you can apply this to most things. So the easy way, most people have what's called a dynamic IP address. That means that your IP address changes all the time or frequently. Here's how you could change it. You could call your internet service provider, ask them to change it, or the easy way, unplug your router for 5 minutes. That's right, unplug your router for 5 minutes. If someone actually did a DDoS thing to you, they're a knucklehead, they're a coward, whatever, because let's say you beat them in the game, or, I mean, I'm not saying some people do maybe deserve to get booted if they're like really threatening people, whatever, but anyways, we're not going to get into all that ethical stuff. But if you're getting booted, Unplug your router for 5 minutes. Sometimes I do 10 minutes. Plug it back in. You're good to go. That's all you got to do. Or get a VPN. I like the easy way. The VPN prevents you from getting booted all the time. If you're really having trouble getting booted, just get a VPN and you'll be fine. Like, if you're a professional YouTuber or something, then get a VPN. Or if you're some high-level freaking dude on social media or whatever, get a VPN. Or a business, serious people might need a VPN. Like, even my YouTube channel, I don't make money off of YouTube. So, anyways, I don't have a VPN. Just do the easy way. And and it happens every once in a while. Me, I've been playing GTA since day one. So, I've been booted a couple times. Not more than a couple times. A lot of times. Just unplug your router. That's all you got to do. All right, so people getting hacked, man. Look, I've noticed a lot of kids freaking getting hacked. Forget the V-Bucks crap. If someone's talking about V-Bucks, trying to buy your account, whatever like that, man, if they're a stranger, don't even entertain the thought. Share playing games. I've had people ask me, hey, can you share play your GTA game? No, man. No. Someone sends you a link. There's those, Kasha, hush. There's people that put you in these message groups. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're added in that message group with like 90 people, and then you might see a link on there. Don't click on that link. I've known a kid who clicked on a link because I asked him, and whenever I have somebody who's had a hacked account, I asked him, how did they hack you? Do you know how they hacked you? And one of the kids said, oh, I clicked on a link. That's the dumbest way to get hacked. Don't ever click on a link. When you work professionally in real life, let's say you work for the government, they teach you, there's actually training you got to do to not get phishing emails and things like that. Because if you click on some random link, you can compromise the whole freaking network. So in this case, you'll compromise your whole PlayStation. And by clicking that link, you can let them get into your PlayStation. So here's another thing you could do, which stops them in their tracks as well. First of all, don't click the link. Don't even respond to people you don't know. If you don't know them, forget them. Don't join random parties. Come on. You're asking to get booted. Anyways, parental controls. So my PlayStation, I got parental controls. And you can put like a 4-digit password to log in every time you log in. It's super easy. It's like you could do R1, triangle, circle, and square. I'm just saying, that's not mine, but I'm just saying you can do any kind of combination of buttons. And you can do it real quick. It takes you like 2 seconds. Do that. And the parental controls, you can have it in a way where no one can make an extra account on your PS4. So even if someone hacks into your account, they can't add another account to your PlayStation. No guest accounts, no nothing like that. You want those settings. That's extra protection for you, all right? So do that. And what else? And then this chart was just a little visual thing of how the address thing works. Let's say, here's your personal information, address, phone number, name, all that stuff. Your ISP, internet service provider, has that. Like, I have Verizon. Verizon knows where my actual house address is and all that stuff is. Some knucklehead using a boot or service getting your IP address will only know your state, zip, and city. Okay, big deal. They can't do anything with that information. They could just only try to scare you. So don't let them scare you. They can't get your address. If they could, they'd be a high-level hacker to have better stuff to do. Because let me tell you guys something. It's highly illegal. And I'll get over to the exact codes and all that stuff, and I'll let you guys know all that stuff in about a second. So anyways, like I said, that's all they can get. Your IP address. Only your ISP has your address and all that stuff. And like a police, the law enforcement, FBI, whatever, let's say you commit murder and they go to your ISP and they want to find out, stuff about your computer or whatever, they're trying to track you, they can do that. ISP or Verizon, Comcast, Digicel, whatever your internet service provider is, they can release your information by law to cooperate with authorities. This knucklehead ain't FBI. He might say he works for Sony, he works for Rockstar, whatever. Man, forget these knuckleheads. They ain't jack squat. They're just trying to scare you, all right? All right, so now let's go over to the actual stalking stuff. So you got the EULA. It's called End User Agreement, License Agreement, right? When you play PlayStation, you are agreeing to their EULA. Technically, their EULA says a whole bunch of stuff you can't do. A lot of people think you could do exploits and glitches and you won't get in trouble about it. You're right. Technically in the EULA, I saw it was on there. They're like, oh, you're not supposed to do glitches, exploits, and all that stuff. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I just learned something new today. But they're not worried about that crap. Now here's something cool that they put down. Sony, this is off of Sony, by the way, Sony's user agreement. You can go to PlayStation.com and get all this. They said they're not responsible for any recording or monitoring activity. But they also said they can monitor whenever they want. So basically, that's them saying that they can monitor whatever they want and, you know, it's whatever. But same with us. So you can actually monitor, or not monitor, you can record someone's voice and it's okay. Because some people say, oh, you can't record my voice. If you put it on YouTube, I'm going to be mad. I'm gonna sue you. Hell no. You could record them. It's a public thing. All right? Because I do it all the time when, you know, I'm trying to expose someone or someone's being racist or something like that. I'll record them. That's all evidence right there, baby. That's all evidence. You could really do some damage if you got someone's recording and use that as evidence against them. Because we've had cases where people stalk and all that stuff. Guess what? Stalking technically is a federal crime, man. If you actually look on Section 18, Title 226A, under stalking, the code 226A, it tells you all what stalking's about. Actually, and I'll put screenshots at the end of the video explaining everything. Stalking covers electronic communication. So technically, if you got someone stalking you and it's getting that bad, technically it's a federal crime. 2, it's against the Sony's EULA, the online user agreement. It's against all of that. So not only is it illegal, it's also illegal on Sony's part. Their accounts can get banned. So if you got someone stalking you, take screenshots. If they're stalking your friends, ask them to take screenshots. You can go to Sony, open a case against them, and their accounts can get perma-banned. I'm talking about permanent banned. Permanent. Just for that stupid stalking crap. Because if it gets that bad, I'm telling you, their accounts can get banned. Don't let them bully you, bro. Or sis. You can get their accounts banned. It's not that hard. You can literally go to Sony. You can call them. You can do it electronically. Just be prepared to have, submit everything with an email, submit all the evidence, have your friends submit the evidence and all that stuff. And if they see all that, their accounts can get banned. I'm telling you, you can actually open an official case number against somebody and upload all that stuff to them. All right, so so I was just writing here, DDoS, like I mentioned earlier over here, that is a federal level crime. Need some more water, man. It falls under CFAA, Computer Fraud and Abuse Act 18, Section 18, Code 1030. Maximum 10 years of prison. You might not get 10 years of prison, but technically doing DDoS is highly illegal, man. So if you do have some knucklehead who are participating in DDoS, a lot of people don't realize that is a federal crime. They think they can't get tracked. They think, sometimes it is hard to track that stuff. But I'm telling you, if it's some criminal stuff, they can go to jail for that. And a lot of these knuckleheads don't want to go to jail, right? So you can gently remind them on a session, like, hey, you want to do a federal crime, whatever. You can read them the Section 18 USC 1030. Tell them to Google it, whatever. And this is places.com. Like I said before, terms of agreement. That's where I got everything. IP pulling. So I actually researched some IP pulling, like whether it was legal or not, because it's kind of like if you see someone's name, is it illegal if I state their name? Anyways, IP pulling isn't illegal but not legal. Depends on your intent. So if someone's pulling your IP address, threatening you, saying they're gonna boot you, all this stuff, you can always record it. I can show you.
1020, got you 30, you too slow with your Evo, killing you like slow-mo, while you in passive mode, you a stupid hoe. Might wanna stop if you stalk, maybe get it a life, get off my cock, pop, pop, pop with my Glock if you find me, but you can't with my IP. Might wanna stop if you stalk, maybe get it a life, get off my cock, pop, pop, pop with my Glock if you find me, but you can't with my IP.
Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets, you're gonna eat chicken nuggets.